Kyle is currently 1927 on the 21st of the 10th, 2025. Whoa. I just realized I'm going to be quite quiet in this one, so I'm going to hold the phone a bit closer. I'm exhausted again, but I've been awake. I woke up initially at 5 a.m., I want to say. I stayed awake till about 8 or 9, and then I had like a small nap. And I mean it was a small nap. I was probably close to, yeah, no, about at 9 I went to sleep again. And around 11 or half 11, I woke up and I was like, whoa, it's still morning? I genuinely thought, like, I set an alarm for 12, so no matter what, I was going to be up. But I was so surprised how I was still awake and it was still morning. So I got up. Started playing games. I also had a shower this morning around 6 a.m. I just said, you know what, I need to have a shower, so I just had a shower. I was only in there for 20 minutes, which is surprising because normally probably close to half an hour, but normally, when people go in for a shower or whatever, it's like you expect them to be either incredibly short or like literally 5 minutes in there or 2 or 3 hours in there, and that was a bit of an exaggeration, but look, but no, I was in there relatively quickly. Um, Today I have no more fiber gel, so I'm not gonna be taking that. The only thing we have in the house is Laxado, which is the orange flavored Movicol sort of stuff. But yeah, no, I'm gonna try for without it for a bit. But no, I've been gaming all day. I can already tell this vlog is going to be a bit of a mess. I've been gaming all day. I've got a roaring headache. My head is pounding. I took some Brufen, whatever it's called, cold and flu, and I took some paracetamol. So about 10 minutes ago, so I'm just waiting for that to kick in. About close to 15 minutes ago. Because I still have a cold. I've had a cold for the last 2 months or something like that, which is kind of concerning when I say it out loud. But no, I've been sick the last while, which sucks. But what can you do? I've just been trying to take my medicine as much as I can. I decided I'd record the vlog a bit earlier today. Um, I say a bit earlier. It's the difference of like an hour or 2 hours. I said, I might as well while I'm waiting for the medicine to kick in. Um, but no, I've just been here playing games. I played games for so long that I had the curtains open, and it was light, and it was dark, and I was playing in the pitch black, and I didn't realize, like I didn't like cognitively realize that until I saw my sister walking out of her room because her room is right next to mine, and I asked her would she mind turning on the light because I was literally in the pitch black, and she said, "Oh yeah, of course I will. It's so dark in here." And occasionally I'll ask her to turn the light on, just and it's nice. It's nice for her to do that. I'm very thankful for her to do that. It's these little things that sometimes people just don't really get thanked for. It's my finger. Um, sort of peek in. But a bunch of things that people don't get thanked for, and I think they should. For example, something that I do is I always thank my parents for food. And I know it's like some people view it as like an obligation, and to an extent it is. But I just think, look, they do it every day, and they have been doing it well, not every day, but they do it almost every day they can, and have been doing it because I'm 25 now for the last 25 years at least, almost 26. Oh God, I'm 26 next month. That's my day. I'm gonna put my girlfriend on blast here. We were on a date last Monday, and She said, "Oh yeah, you're 26 next month." My God, I like my not a hard drop, but you know, it was like a oh God, why would you say that sort of thing? But no, it's like it was like so yeah, love you. But yeah, no, that was like why? But no, birthday, probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might hit up some of my friends and see if they want to like hang out or go for a drink or something. We'll see. I'm usually not big on doing stuff for birthdays, but as I was saying before I interrupted myself, because I'm good at that, um, I think it's important to thank people for things that they wouldn't normally be thankful or that there are expectations of. For example, even for example, there's things that parents do. Being a parent, now I'm not a parent, but I understand that being a parent is a very, for the most part, thankless job. Um, like, has anyone ever thanked their parents? Well, someone definitely has, but have you ever, I'm talking to you now, the viewer, have you ever thanked your parents for changing your nappies? Have you ever thanked your parents for, like, the probably hundreds of thousands of meals they've made and prepared for you? If like or the transport they might do for you to get you to like school or to college or into town to meet friends or out of town or to collect you, or maybe like the things they've taught you, like you learn your ABCs in school, but like if your parents have ever taught you um anything, any other spelling or any other life skills, I mean, maybe this doesn't just go for parents, maybe teachers as well. Teachers are very thankless, they get big thank you at the end of the year, like when people are graduating, but for the most part, you hear all these horror stories of like teachers, like I've seen so many teachers walk out crying, and it's they're doing their job, but it's no one should ever feel like that. Even people that do their jobs, like someone like the bin man, or the people, or the lads that come, or the lasses, or whatever, the people that come around collect bins, thank them. They're doing an incredible job, and so many people just don't thank. And it's not even a case of not, looking down on them, because that's just wrong. Don't ever look down on someone, unless they're like an actual monster. But no, it's like if someone's just going to doing a job and they don't get thanked for it, and it's like thank them and make them happy. They're doing something that is an obligation, and I think thanking someone for their obligation is like, well, well, this is what I'm supposed to do, and it's like, yeah, I know, but you're doing a good job, and it's reinforcement, and it's like, I don't know. I just think that appreciation is lacking so much, But it's something I always try to do. Basically, I always try and like thank my parents for food because it genuinely means so much. It means so much to me, and I hope it means a lot to them too. Because they are like some of the biggest influences in my life. And that's the term, that lofty term a lot of people use, like, oh, an influencer or someone on like TV or YouTube or Instagram or whatever, or TikTok. But no, an actual influencer, someone who changed your life for the better, and someone you know personally who changed your life. Well, maybe not personally, but someone who's made a big impact on your life for the better. And for me, that would be my parents, my siblings, my girlfriend, my friends, most of them anyway. They've all helped shape me. I am a part of each and every one. I am a, hang on, give me a moment. I am a whole of each piece everyone has contributed to me. You know, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. For example, my parents have taught me different things. I'm part of them. My teachers taught me different things. I'm part of them. My laugh is mostly mine. My accent, though, is from Thomas the Tank Engine. So people always think, "Oh, you're British." Or no, I'm not. It's literally just Thomas the Tank Engine. I had an addiction with that. I think my first word. Oh, I'm Bob the Builder. My first word was dizzy. I was like, dizzy. Love that. But no, it's like everyone has taught me something, and I'm part of like everyone, and everyone is part of me. They've all taught me stuff, and cognitive or not, um, whether I realize it or not, I do things that I do things that I have caught from everyone. You know, um, for example, even like I had an ex, right, and there's something that she taught me, which is the value of silence. You don't always need to be talking. You don't always need to be yapping or filling empty space. Just existing with one another or with another person is just, it's incredible. Um, what or about, even people that I don't like, even people that I have major disagreements with, they've taught me, if they ever raised a voice, not to raise their voice, not to raise my voice, how to stand my ground, If I have disagreements with someone, I've learned how to deal with them, from them, So even people I don't like have contributed to me. I feel like I'm rambling a bit, but I think the important thing is a lot of people don't realize just how much of an impact others have on their life. And it's really important to not even commemorate. Commemorate is sort of like a bit, oh, they died. Like, no, it's like thank them. Gratefulness. I really am rambling, aren't I? Let's see, can I show Lucy? Yeah, there she is. Where's my finger? There she is. Is she looking? Yeah, she has her eyes open. She's watching me do this. Isn't that right, Lucy? Hi, Lucy. Hi. Good girl. You're a good girl, aren't you? I'll go into bed with her in a bit tonight. But yeah, we'll see. Because I need to try and eat, I haven't eaten much today. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. As you can see, I've managed to ramble for almost 30 minutes, even though I said I wanted this to be a short vlog. Ah, well. It's love. I like talking with like you all, you know, like I'm motioning with my hand out here, and it's like you can't see that. But I like talking. I like yapping. I like this sort of stuff. Yeah, no, it means the world to me. Thank you all so much for watching. Genuinely. Talk about gratefulness, and I want to thank you all. But yeah, thank you all so much, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great evening, night, morning, whenever you watch this, or wherever you are.